Do you guys want to hear me ramble about floor plans and layouts while building a very boring McMansion style house? If you do, keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how to make a functional floor plan in BLOXBURG today, or just how to make a floor plan in general, my tips, my tricks, and things that I do, and it might help you. This is my second time recording this because I just recorded a few minutes ago and I listened back to it and I was like, I didn't talk about anything this video had to do with. Like, I was talking about everything but what this video was about. Oh my god, I was just rambling about like random stuff, like childhood stories. I'm just like, what? This has nothing to do with the floor plan. See, I'm doing it now. Anywho, floor plan. That's what this is about. That's all we're gonna talk about. Floor plan. Okay, so as you can see, I am just constructing just a normal house. This was like a quick thrown together house. This is one of my thrown together houses. Like, when I just want to throw a house together, this is what I do. And yeah, I'm just like doing the shape of it. I kind of like, unless I'm doing a colonial style home, I don't really do like square or rectangle shaped homes. I kind of like make them a little bit more interesting. Not really. Actually, on this house, I forgot to put a chimney on it outside, which I usually put a chimney on the outside, and I forgot to do that. But anyways, this video is not even about this house, really. It's about floor plans. So look at me off topic again. Anywho, so when it comes to floor plans, you kind of just want to do stuff that makes sense and that's functional. Like, when it comes to a family home, you never walk through the front door and walk right into somebody's bedroom, or you never walk right into somebody's office or right into somebody's kitchen. You definitely don't walk right into somebody's kitchen. I do not like when I see homes and there's like the front door, you walk through the front door and boom, kitchen, bar stools right there, tripping over the bar. Like, no, I don't like it. You usually have like a foyer part when you walk through the front door, which is kind of like the stairs. You know, if it is a one-story or if it is a two-story house, you'll have like the stairs right there, maybe a dining room to the side, or it'll be open concept. You walk in, there's stairs and it's no foyer part, it's just kind of living room that flows into the kitchen. Living rooms always flow into the kitchen, at least from what I've seen. Especially with homes that are made like today, you always see living rooms flowing into, I mean, my home, my house isn't even a new house, and the living room flows into the kitchen. When I say that, I mean like you walk through the front door, you have a foyer part, dining room, whatever, and then when you'll walk into the living room before you get to the kitchen, is what I'm trying to say. And that's like the best way that I can explain it, and like a best like rule of thumb when it comes to building houses is always make sure the living room is flowing or connected to the kitchen and you're good to go. I always do the stairs, I always do the garage first before I even start building, because you kind of want to map where that's at, because that's like a big space and you kind of want to get that out the way. You don't want it to like interfere with what you have going on with your original floor plan. So I always build the garage first. I always put the garage doors down and I always close it off so I can know where that's going to be. But yeah, if I'm not doing a foyer part in my houses, which like I said, I don't actually know the exact definition for foyer, and I don't feel like looking it up, to be honest. I'm just telling you what I see it is and what I know it is, but I don't know the correct term. But who cares? Why do you need to know the correct term anyways? Yeah, foyer part is like the entrance of the home. Like that, it's like where you first walk in, like the first part of the home that you see. You'll usually see like I don't know, like the stairs, a little not dining table, a little hallway table, maybe a shelf or something, or a coat rack or something of the sort when you first walk in, maybe a plant in the corner. I don't know. It's just like the first entrance part when you first walk into the house. And then when it comes to the living room, I always put fireplaces in their living rooms. Some people put the fireplace in the dining room. Some people put fireplaces in the bedrooms. I always like to have a fireplace in the living room just because it's a living space. And it's not a living space to me if it doesn't have a fireplace. Sometimes I do like to put stairs in the kitchen. As you guys seen in my last video, I love me a good stairs in the kitchen moment. That only kind of makes sense in certain floor plans. I'll probably try to do that, like a full house with stairs in the kitchen, in my next floor plan video or my next house video. But for this one, it just didn't really make sense, so I didn't do it. As you can see, I'm just building the fireplace right here, and I really love like the tall, like floor to ceiling fireplaces, love that. So I'm always building that. I don't like to cut off like short little fireplace moments, unless you're in like an apartment or something, which most apartments don't even have fireplaces, but if they do, they're not going to be floor to ceiling unless you live in like a loft or a penthouse or something like that. And I like to put the shelves on each side of the fireplace because a lot of homes have the built-in shelves like next to the fireplace. If you guys haven't seen, at least that's what I see a lot. So I really like to do that. And now I'm just kind of mapping off where I want everything in the living room. I think I went with an open concept. No, I created a foyer for this part. I was going to go with an open concept, but it just kind of looked a little bit too big, too open. So I kind of cut it off a little bit. And I put like a large doorway, so it ended up making sense. And then the kitchen is going to be right there. And you guys might think that it's too much space, that looks too big. But trust me, once I start putting, which I'm not going to do in this video, but once you start putting all your furniture down, everything that goes into the kitchen and doing all your decorating, it's going to make sense. Especially, like I said, in a family home, because the family homes are for families, large families, and you want them to be big. You want the spaces to be big. You want the kitchen to be big, the living space, like all of that. So that's why I like to do my rooms and like everything a lot bigger. As you guys can see the difference from the little townhome I did. It was very cramped. It was very small. Definitely not a family home. Definitely not family friendly. Because it was very tiny, very tight. But yeah, for this, I want to do a lot more space and a lot more open. Because you guys always are asking me about family homes. And you guys want to see family home layouts. So yeah, here's one. But as you can see, I'm putting the doorway right there. And see that little square cut off part right there with the stairs? That's the foyer part. That's what that is. And now I'm just kind of creating my upstairs. I'm going to do like the little on-looking balcony from the upstairs, which is going to actually take up a lot of space. And it's not going to leave me that much space to make my bedrooms upstairs. But I'm sacrificing because of looks, and I like the way it looks. So I'm going to sacrifice space for looks because I really like the balcony overlooking the living room, and I like to have the floor to ceiling fireplace. Like, I don't want to compromise that. So that's what I'm pretty much doing here. And the bedrooms, you might think the bedrooms are small, but actually if this wasn't BLOXBURG, because you know the mechanics and everything in BLOXBURG is a little bit different, like it's just different. But if this was real life, these bedrooms would be a great size for bedrooms, like great size bedrooms. But in BLOXBURG, they might look a little small because, I don't know, the rooms look smaller and the beds in BLOXBURG are huge. Like the double beds are huge. And I get it. It's because the characters that we play with are like, you know, boxy. So they have to have a lot of space. But it's just like, girl, I cannot fit a double bed in some of these bedrooms. But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to play in this house. I'm not going to finish this house. It's pretty much, I just did this house for demonstration reasons. Just to show you guys how to do a floor plan, or the thought process that goes into when I build and do floor plans. I kind of just do something. I usually have my phone open while I'm building. I'm like looking at Pinterest, and I'm looking at Zillow. I'm looking at Instagram, and I'm kind of just, I don't look at actual floor plans, you know, like the pictures of the floor plans I don't look at those. I never copy those. I'm more of a visual person. I just look at the house or look at the room, or like I said, just look at the inside, and I kind of just copy it from there. And I've always been that way. I've never been like a technical person when it came to like doing stuff. Like all throughout school, I never took notes in school because I would just look at the board, just listen, or look at what the teacher was doing and kind of just go from there. And the teacher be like, girl, you gonna fail. Why aren't you taking notes? And I didn't fail because, I mean, I have it in my head. Like I'm just a visual person. I don't take notes. I can't. That's just not how I function. Like when somebody shows me a floor plan, I'm like, what? Girl, where's the picture? Where's the pictures? Where's the color? I'm a picture book type of person. Like, where's the color? Where's the photos? But yeah, that's pretty much how I do my floor plans. That's why I be like a little bit confused when I like build a house, or I'll just do a house tour and people will be like, oh, can you show like the layout or whatever, or the squares? I'm just like, just look at it. Just look at it. Just copy it. But everybody learns differently, and everybody isn't that way. So I definitely will try to make more videos like this where I'm kind of like breaking down things. But I don't even know if I'm breaking it down. I'm pretty much just rambling. But you guys seem to not mind when I ramble, so it's okay. Okay, I'm glad you guys accept me and all of my rambliness. But yeah, I'm doing the kitchen. I'm pretty much doing the kitchen how I did the kitchen in the last video, because I was obsessed with that kitchen. I really like that kitchen. I really like the stair. I really wish I could put the stairs in this. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I actually could have put stairs in this kitchen. No, because then they wouldn't have had like an actual sitting area. Because I'm just putting the bar stools in the island. But that little space right there where I'm putting the chandelier is where people are actually going to sit and have a meal. So I actually couldn't put stairs because there's just no room. But I wish it was though. But I put that painting down because you guys want to know how I got that backsplash, that brick backsplash. So I'm going to show you guys that in this video. I thought I showed you in the last video, but I guess I didn't. I probably didn't. But I'm going to show you how I got it in this video. I just clicked on it and typed in brick, and I just scrolled through all the pictures and seen like what type of brick I liked, because a lot of people were like, what's the photo ID? I'm like, girl, what? I don't know. Like I didn't type in a photo ID. I just typed in words, because words, I don't want to deal with numbers, words, okay? But now I'm just putting a whole bunch of ceiling lights up there. You guys probably wonder why I do that, but like I said, if you look at actual homes, they do have multiple ceiling lights. They don't just have one light lighting up the entire house. Well, at least I don't. Like I said, I don't see it. Y'all might see it, but I don't. In the model home pictures I see, it's not usually just one light up there, especially in the living room. Especially with like an open concept living room like that, you're gonna have multiple lights up there. So I have to light up the living room. And the lighting in BLOXBURG is kind of dumb anyways. I always do linen lighting just because it looks better. That white lighting just looks gross. Looks like I'm in school. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the house. And hope you guys learned something, because I was rambling again, which I said I wasn't going to do that. But I mean, I'm not going to re-record this. But I will see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed this, subscribe, like, comment. See you tomorrow. Bye.